우리가 추억이 생겼던 그 옆에 석유장이 세워졌고요. 이곳은 이제 기금석거리입니다. 아마 이제 제 오른쪽에 계신 이제 대학생분들도 그때도 이제 볼때한테 모르겠지만 여기서 이제 결혼
Hey everyone, it is Saturday, April 8th. The time right now is 1:43 p.m. and the temperature here in beautiful Seoul, South Korea is 13 degrees Celsius. And this here is an entrance to Jongno Samga subway station. And from there you could hop into line 1, line 3, or line 5. And this street here is Jongno-ro. And the Airbnb that I'm staying at is about 15 minutes off in that direction. And for this one, I'm going to be walking over to the Cheonggyecheon stream. And I'll walk along that for a bit. And I'll take that over to where it finishes and head over to Gwanghwamun Square. And I think that's where I'll wrap this one up. And this is my last full day in Seoul. Although, to be honest, I've been kind of nursing a hangover today. Oh, there's a nice car. So I've just been taking it easy up until now. I recorded a video of the Airbnb and I did some editing and uploading. But I thought I better get outside and record something. So here we are. So this street is Cheonggyecheon. And I'm heading towards Namsan Tower, which I think we'll be able to get a glimpse of at some point. I think I stepped on something. My shoes are a bit noisy. Oh. There's the culprit. Problem solved. And I have already live streamed along the Cheonggyecheon, but Henry from Toronto Tech and Transit said he'd very much like to see a pre-recorded video along here. And a few others have expressed interest as well, so here we go. And when I first moved to Seoul back in 2007, no bike lanes along this street. And off in the distance is where I walked to yesterday. That is Dongdaemun. That's the Doosan Tower in the center of the shot. And just below me here is the Cheonggyecheon stream. And it runs for just under 11 kilometers. And it flows west to east through downtown. So this would be a look to the east, and off in that direction eventually it empties out into the Han River, which in turn empties out into the Yellow Sea. And originally there was a natural stream along here. But in 1958 it was covered up and an expressway went in. It's good to see a protected, well, semi-protected, I guess there's a curb, so that would qualify a bike lane on both sides. There's some rules: no cycling, no pets, no smoking, no drinking, no littering, no fishing, no swimming, no camping. Although I'm pretty sure I've seen people down here with the beer in hand before. And it was the former mayor of Seoul, Lee Myung-bak, who made it a legacy project to tear down the expressway and restore the stream, and this is the result. And I think that was back in 2005. And it must have worked out well. He later went on to be president of South Korea. And there's a number of opportunities to play Frogger across the stream here.
교보문고에서 저기로 하면 되잖아. 온돌이.
And given that it's a Saturday, it's certainly a little busier than it's been the past few days. I've been here late at night and in the early morning, and it's certainly quite tranquil. Although it goes without saying, the stream is not the same as it was before. I'm not sure what kind of bird that is, but I've seen a number of them down here.
저게 지금 발시려 와가지고 지금
저기는 엄청 낮게 보이나요?
And when I moved to Seoul back in 2007, it was my first free day where I didn't have to go into work, so that would have been a Saturday when I came here with a local who was showing me around. And they told me the area under the expressway was a bit of a rundown slum in some stretches back then. And the expressway itself was an eyesore. And despite the fact that it was always backed up with traffic, removing the expressway didn't really have any negative effects on traffic in Seoul. In fact, it was quite the opposite. The ridership for the bus and subway system increased, and traffic didn't worsen anywhere else in the city.
아 됐어 이명박이.
색깔이 예뻐요.
1 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0
Although it's not without its criticism. Some people have pointed out the immense cost of keeping it running. Apparently there's some sort of negative environmental impact as well. That certainly has to outweigh the cost of having vehicles clogging up this part of the city. All right, there's a neat stretch with a waterfall coming up, so I'll cross over to that side so we can walk past the waterfall. I'll have to navigate past these kids.
지우야, 하지 마.
She was saying hajima, which translates to stop doing that. It's really amazing how quiet it is down here. I say that as a truck rumbles by overhead. But we are in the heart of the biggest city in the country.
바닥이 울퉁불퉁할 것 같은데?
So it is open 24 hours, although as per the notice on the steps, when it rains heavily, a lot of those entrances do get closed off. I don't think they have closed all of them. And what happens if you're down here and a heavy downpour sets in and they close those off? They probably send some people through to do a sweep. These steps are angled down, not the safest route across, but I'm gonna go for it.
밤에 여기 불켜놓으면 있지. 아, 그건 버려.
그게 너무 신기하네요.
거의 신학기 때하고 갔어요.
This certainly seems to be the more popular side of this train. Someone's Ray-Bans. It's a bit unfortunate. And this space here is always an art gallery, and you can see they have the track lighting set up. Every time I came here, there seemed to be a different exhibit. Hopefully that's something they bring back. I'm gonna snap a picture of this guy. Trying to get my phone.
감사하는 거야? 뭐를 보는 거야?
Here's a more accessible way to cross if you're not a fan of playing human Frogger. And I'm getting towards the end of the stream. The popular Myeongdong shopping area is just off in the direction straight ahead and to the left a little bit. There's often events going on weekends where that large twisted cone is. I'm pretty sure the water source for the stream is runoff from all the mountains that surround Seoul and are in Seoul itself. And this is such a beautiful day. I think it's the nicest day we've had since I've been here. Although yesterday was fairly similar. And I've only been here 2 full days. It's a pretty dumb comment right there. But last night I met up with some old friends I used to teach English with. And some of them are still here. And it looks like I'd rather be on that side. Oh well. I've never been up this side. There's the big centerpiece. I think there's some kind of rally going on. I think this little cutout here originally had a little bit of a water stream running through it to symbolize the start of the original Cheonggyecheon stream. And when I went through here the other night, there was a massive police presence, as if they were preparing for something. And pardon my ignorance, but I have no idea what this event is. But you could turn left here and head over towards Myeongdong. Maybe it's political. There's another one of these events going on across the street. 이승만.
저희 한 분 한 분이 더 많은 분들한테 전파하셔서 다음에는 많은 분들이 더 모이게 그렇게 됐으면 좋겠고 정말 한심한 것은 젊은이들과 마찬가지인데
This is Gwanghwamun Station. There's the square over there, where I'm headed to. And the street, I believe, is Jeongno-ro, where I started off in that direction, near Jeongno-samga. Oh. I got 20 seconds.
거기에 날려서 아주 심각한 대안을 가져올 수 있다는 것을 우리는 기억해야 됩니다. 북한이 지금 우리나라에 있고 실제로
That right there, this is a massive bookstore called Kyobo. Kyobo Sengmyeong. So I think this is Yi Sun-sin. He is a famed Korean admiral and military general known for his victories over Japanese invaders. There's a quote: "I found out about my mother's passing, I fell in despair, and even the sun in the sky seemed dark." So he's a revered figure in Korean history. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be heading under that. I think that's a government administrative building just up there on the left. I think that's a gallery in there. Yeah, I never pretended to be a Seoul tour guide. And this White Open Seoul. Oh, it's a tennis court.
있습니다. 여기 잘 지키시고 네.
I walked by here the other night and I wondered what that was for.
네, 지금 재밌는 상황이 됐는데요. 첫 번째 게임에서 남자 부식에서 GTA 팀이 졌어요. 3대 0으로. 하지만 이번에 LCT 팀이 3대 0으로 이기면서 지금 각 팀이 3대 3 동점이 된 상황입니다. 그러면은 와, 대단한데요. 이 시점에서 저희가 또 함성 안 들어볼 수가 없겠죠, 여러분. 네, 이 다음 게임 들어가기 전에
And here is King Sejong. Another very revered figure in Korean history. He was the fourth ruler of the Korean dynasty and creator of the Hangul written language. He's revered as one of the greatest leaders in Korean history.
사진 한번 찍자. 서윤이서 세종대왕.
So prior to his creation of the written Korean language, Hangul, they relied on traditional Chinese characters. And I think I see some cherry blossoms up ahead. Something I didn't think I would see on this trip. And that is one of the reasons why I think hotels were so expensive. Because my trip was lined up when they would be at the end of their peak bloom. But they bloomed a little early this year. And then on top of that, it rained really good the day it came, and apparently that finished off most of them. So I think these ones up ahead might have been covered up or preserved. Or they might not even be real, given that they're in the middle of a big concrete public square. There's the, or a national museum. Can't quite make out what it says on there. Oh, it looks like you might need admission to get in here.
잠시만요. 저희 정보에 좀
I think that cherry blossom is not real. And straight ahead is Gwanghwamun Palace. I think I said that right. I will not be going in there. Although we have some people wearing hanboks. Traditional Korean wear. And this is often what Korean brides will wear at their wedding ceremonies. Well, I think we have a pickleball court. The sport taking the world by storm. This was where the main palace of the Joseon dynasty was built back in 1395. And it was located within the fortress walls of the city of Seoul. But it was destroyed a number of times. I think mostly at the hands of the Japanese, but they have restored it. I think I've been there maybe one too many times. I've been there at least half a dozen times. Whenever someone would come visit me in Seoul, we would go there. And off in that direction, you could make left at the next street and head up a beautiful street called Samcheongdong. I actually planned out a walk to head up there. I was going to do it after a walk like this one. I don't think that's going to be in the cards because I have plans at 3 p.m. And you could also head over to Insadong in that direction in the Bukchon village. But Seoul is such an immense city. You'd be foolish to think you could come here and properly cover it in video form in just 2.5 days. And also go out drinking on one of those nights and pay the price for it the next day. What time is it? It is... My stupid watch won't show me the time. 2:23. So I'm gonna run back to the hotel. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this one. Starting at Chungmuro and Jongno Samga, walking down to the Cheonggyecheon stream. And then over to Gwanghwamun Square, where there's quite a bit going on. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and if you wish to support the channel, there's links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership down in the description. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides. And there is a super thanks button if you wish to say thanks that way. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.